Hey.
It's the Big Booty Braxton Club. Y'all better go ahead.
Where we sitting? Who's sitting where?
Sit where you want to sit.
Thank you. All right. Oh, my legs.
We haven't seen Tamar, since the concert, and it's definitely an elephant in the room, okay? It's like polka dot with a purse, okay, and a tiara. Tracy, are you going out on your promotional tour?
Yes. I have a lot of radio.
You excited?
Very excited. Extremely nervous. I just gotta throw it out.
I'm excited that my album is about to come out next week, and I cannot believe it's all done.
Tracy, you were hoarse a lot. How are you gonna sing being that hoarse all the time? You're gonna lose your voice a lot on stage. You gotta start preserving it now. We did a single with Kenny, then you have your show, you have to really be disciplined.
What's singing with Kenny?
Babyface has expressed interest in helping executive produce the single with us, so I've actually been meaning to ask my sisters if they would be interested. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys about that, about Kenny doing the single for us. I wanted Toni Braxton to maybe submit some songs, and Kenny be overall in charge of it. Toni Braxton is a writer and producer who's worked on me and Babyface's album, Love, Marriage, and Divorce, and he's worked with so many other great artists. I mean, it's endless, like Alicia Keys and Ariana Grande, just to name a few. And I've got to convince Tamar and the rest of the girls that he is the right person to produce or write the single. What's you guys' thoughts?
I have a question on Babyface.
Is he gonna give us the family rate or what's
We're gonna get the family rate.
We're gonna get the family sisters
Cause
right.
everybody know Babyface.
No, but it'd be Toni Braxton and Kenny would just be overseeing it. And Kenny's with Def Jam Motown, like I am.
Well, are we signing a Def Jam?
No, I'm just thinking that's who the deal could be through. They offers us the deal. That's the only person who offered us a decent deal.
I just have a little problem with giving away my coin.
You say you have
Use
a
your
problem with
words.
giving away your coin?
To who? I mean, your record label didn't offer us a deal. You can't do it unless you get a deal.
Yeah, why you can't?
I'm not doing it independently. I'm not spending any of my money.
You gotta hire independent people regardless.
You do, but you don't have to spend the money for the
It's the same
producer,
people.
the
So what's the
studio.
difference? You're paying
hair
for
and
it anyway.
makeup.
You don't get it.
No, you don't.
Lies.
But you don't spend the money up front. Nobody trying to
Lies.
spend out
That's not true,
$200,000.
Toni.
It's $200,000
Toni,
each,
that is
Tamar.
not true. No, it's not. I'm
It's
telling you.
$85,000 for us
20
to
years.
move.
Trina was like, 20 years. Toni wasn't putting out no independent record that 20 years. She had a record deal different. They paid for everything back then. It ain't that now. Doesn't matter. I know what I paid Trina for Love and War. I know what I spent out.
Number one.
I know what I spent out.
Individual. Tamar's telling Toni, oh, you don't know. And I'm like, how doesn't she know? She's been in the business for over 20 years. What do you mean? Why are you taking it personally, Tamar? No one said, Tamar, you don't know. All I was suggesting is that Toni does know, and actually she helped teach you everything you know.
But don't be smart ass. Don't be smart ass when you ain't spend your coin like that.
Let me tell you something,
Don't do that, Trina
I'm
Braxton.
gonna tell you don't do that, Tamar
But
Braxton.
what I'm
Yes,
trying
I
to tell
do
you is
know,
that you don't
actually.
know.
Yes, I
But
do
how you
know.
gonna tell somebody 20 years to be a little smart ass?
No,
like
I'm
that?
not being
They ain't
smart.
got
That's
nothing to do with
that's
nothing.
where you're taking
No,
it.
Okay, guys,
That's what-
enough,
what
enough,
you mean by
enough.
20 years? No,
What
stop.
you mean by 20 years?
Because let me tell
What
you
you mean by
something.
20 years?
I'm not gonna sit
What you
there.
mean by 20 years?
What do you
What
mean by
you mean by
telling
20 years?
Then what do you mean by
What do you
telling
mean by
Toni that
20
she
years?
doesn't know?
I can have
Yes,
an
she
opinion.
does
I
know.
can have an
Because she
opinion
paved the way for
today's
all of us. So
market.
yes, she does know.
I'm not going to get involved with that. I know my merit, I know my worth, and I'm not going to have an argument with my baby sister about my years in the business and how my contribution.
Nobody paved the way for
Yes,
me.
she did.
Jesus paved the way for me.
Tamar, yes, she did.
Jesus has
Yes,
paved
oh
the
my
way
God.
for me.
Toni, yes, you did.
Jesus has paved the way for me. I'm so
And God-
sorry about that.
Guess what? Jesus paid the way for all of us. Don't be sorry for what
Okay.
Jesus did.
Well, I'm just
But
saying.
yes, she did.
How dare you say that Toni didn't pave the way? How dare you say that?
Don't do that.
No, don't you do that. Because I'm not gonna.
Okay, guys, that's
No,
that's
Toni.
it.
No, Toni.
Let
That's
Trina
it.
get her
No.
life. I'm gonna get her life, and then I'm gonna read her. Go ahead, get your life.
Tamar,
Go,
guess what?
go.
You couldn't read it for books.
Oh, girl, I've read you a
Sit
million
down.
times, okay?
Read me
I
now.
am Webster,
I don't even
okay?
know
Read
what
me
happened.
now.
I'm
Read
sorry.
me now. I need you. Guess what? You know what I need you to do?
I need you to get your life.
I need you to
Go
read me
ahead.
now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Read me now.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Apparently you're not.
No, apparently you are.
Where's the spank tag? Guess what? I don't even have the time for it.
I can't tell.
You can actually.
Oh, okay.
Spell tell.
Well, T-E-L-L, bitch. How about that?
I'm sorry. Did you just call me a bitch?
Why you gotta
Am I the same bitch that you put out during your show?
For the sake of the sisterhood, we need to keep it real, be honest about it, and talk about what happened at Tamar's show, even if it's not going to be pretty.
I came to you and put you out.
Okay, guys, that's
No,
that's
Toni.
that's
No,
it.
Toni.
That's it.
No.
We don't even care. Well, this was supposed to be a conversation about the single, and we all agreed to move on from the drama, but here we are again. But we're always here. This is crazy.
I'm gonna tell you how life is, then I'm a reader. Go ahead, get your life.
Tamar, guess what? You couldn't read if a book was in front of you.
Girl, I read
So
you
sit
many
down.
times, okay?
Guess what? I don't even have the time for it.
I can't tell.
You had your production person put us out during your show.
I had.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
said-
you did.
Oh,
Because
what'd I
he
say?
said, I've been instructed to put you out.
For me.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Throwing water bottles at your sisters.
Oh, that's what
and telling them
happened?
to get off the. Yes, you
I
did.
threw a water bottle in.
No, you went. No, you threw it at Tracy.
I threw it at Tracy.
Yes, you did. Did she?
So I didn't throw water bottle
No,
in.
did she? Did she? And then you put us out.
I put you out.
Did she put us out?
We did all get put out.
If Vince or I told my tour manager to tell everybody, okay, I'm too upset, everybody gotta go, and the tour manager, he's telling everybody, sister, mama, cousin, gynecologist, whomever's there, you got to go, you know? I mean, he did that. I mean, I have no explanation for what somebody else did to you. I can only explain what I did to you personally, so.
After the show, she went into her dressing room.
Okay, but let me tell you something, Toni Braxton. I just want to tell you that I'm not disrespecting you and who you are as an artist. I appreciate what you've done for this music industry. I'm not trying to erase the fact that I was your background singer for 20 years. I'm just saying that
Dr. Blake.
I don't feel like you made me. I'm sorry. Because I had 4 record deals before now, and if it was the point of me being Toni Braxton's background singer nor sister, I would have been put on 15 years ago. That is not the point. You can tap to one.
I'm telling you, be quiet.
It had nothing to do with Toni Braxton, because if that was the case, I had 4 record deals before now, okay? And all I'm saying is I busted my ass.
No one's
and 1
negating
and
that,
2
Tamar, but
has
guess
nothing
what?
to do with each other.
But who are you?
God bless you, and good night, and some lotion.
And good night, Tamar.
I mean, really, no disrespect to Toni Braxton. She is a legend. But I fought my whole life to be an individual artist. And if my sisters has, you know, any respect, then they wouldn't have pulled no stunt like that during my show in Atlanta.
It just makes it look like we as a unit are separated and segregated, and I don't like that.
For the record, no one said that you made us. I'm saying that you paved the way.
Absolutely.
You made Braxton a household name. If you don't respect the name and what Toni has built as far as her career and as far as her helping our family, then be Tamar Herbert and not Tamar Braxton.
I feel like I've done everything I can to help, because you guys are talented, for people to see. I feel like I've done I can't do anything else, but I'm not going to apologize for my talent either. And what was I supposed to do, just stay at home and nobody would have anything? We wouldn't even have Braxton Family Values. We'd have nothing. We would all be home. I'd be a teacher, which is nothing wrong with being a teacher. I think it's a great thing, but we wouldn't be here today.
Let me just put it to you this way. If it wasn't for Braxton Family Values, you wouldn't know who Tamar Braxton is. And if it wasn't for Toni Braxton, we wouldn't have a Braxton Family Value. I'm just saying.
I can't keep apologizing for being chosen. I can't. I refuse to do it. And you guys can't let that situation that you know was genuine in your heart make you feel like poo about something you were trying to do for your sister.
I feel like I'm owed an apology, and that's just what it is, because you're not going to call me an MFing-B for showing support. And if that's not the kind of support that you want, then say, you know what? Can you have my sisters come in here, as opposed to, can you put my sisters out? Things are just not going to be the same with Tamar until we get an apology. What we did at her concert might have been a mistake, but it was not out of malice. And with Tamar just walking away from this conversation, we have to ask ourselves, how are we ever going to record this single? I mean, how do you have a sister single without other sisters?